kick is taken by C.J. Sanders. And now he comes across the 20, and the ever-dangerous C.J. Sanders on the opening kickoff is going to take it all the way for Notre Dame. 92 yards. To tack on the extra point for Notre Dame. Down in 6, but if they can get 3-4 yards here, they will go for it on 4th and down often. And the pitch to the outside, and it's fumbled by Kel Walker, and that'll bring up 4th and long. 8th Shamrock Series game. Notre Dame taking on Army again. They last played Army in a Shamrock Series game staged at Yankee Stadium, where these two teams have a great history. So DESHONE KIZER brings the Notre Dame offense out after C.J. Sanders took it all the way back in the opening kickoff. Josh Adams with his first carry of the game, and it's for 1st down yardage. And Doug, if we've been pretty good at times, but we really haven't done our share a lot as well. KIZER going for the home run ball down the middle, and that was intended.
Number 2, defense, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
KIZER complete at the 40-yard line to Kevin Stepherson. You've got just a little contrast, Doug, in quarterbacks physically in this game, don't you? And so from the 37, KIZER fakes it to him, has plenty of time to survey the field, and open at the goal line is Stepherson for another Notre Dame score. Number 11. And Notre Dame out early stadium back in the 40s when they created that fan base in New York City. Short kick here taken at the 10-yard line by Elijah St. Hilaire, and across the 25 where he's brought down, and the ball looked like it was jumbled there. Stronger than Bradshaw. He's got quicker speed to the edge, and here he goes up the middle. Here we go with a pass. And that's a bit of a newsflash when you're Army, and it's complete as Tyler Campbell has it in the open all the way inside the Notre Dame 30. So they can shock you with the
Notre Dame is committing to stopping the run. So you're one-on-one. Julian Love, number 27, was on the coverage.
And they keep it on the ground on 3rd and 22. So after the gain of 4 for Adams, quick hitter to the 30 backs, and he is the fastest guy on Army's defense. 3rd and short, and picking up the 1st down. Fake to Adams. KIZER with some pressure, gets rid of it. Pass is caught by Stepherson, who just had the big gain for the touchdown. And Stepherson tries to put a move, and has been improving as this season has gone on. KIZER with a keeper. KIZER moving, shedding some tacklers, and getting down to the 5-yard line. And KIZER on a little sweep give here to Dexter Williams, trying to pick his way, but
On the same page. Quality individual.
open this one up in the 1st quarter for the 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. KIZER with a fake, and that ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. This is a legit defense with some tough folks at linebacker and up front. KIZER with a fake, had Army fooled, and he takes it in for another Notre Dame touchdown, but there's a flag.
More than 4 players in the backfield. Offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
And KIZER floating one up in the corner of the end zone. That is incomplete. It's a little too far for Sanders.
Interference, number 23. It's by rule the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st down.
And the goal. And Adams waltzes in to increase the Irish lead. Josh with his 2nd. Montgomery Van Gorder with a hole. Got Army in town here as the Shamrock Series continues, so a big time. Last in the FBS in passing, so they've got to get it on the ground, and they get it here into Notre Dame. And here is Carter again for another good game. Boy,
High school, and they say he's very comfortable doing it, so he wanted to continue that technique here.
And here he goes with a pitch, and it's another good game for Army. Jordan Asbury is on the loose. It's going to be 1st and goal for Army as type of operation on this drive. 1st and goal. And Carter gets down to the 3-yard lines. And Carter tries to turn it in again. Maybe gets a yard. That'll from to 3 as we begin the second quarter. And Carter is stuck right there at the 2-yard line. This Notre Dame season, Notre Dame dropping it to Navy last week, and Army is on the board. Touchdown Black Knights on 4th and goal. Reverse it. And so Army indeed on the board. And lining up for the extra point is Mitchell Howard. This is his first action in 5 games. He was hurt on the very first play of the Buffalo game, so kicking in all regards has been an absolute adventure for Army on 29-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground to Adams, and he has been the most active. Here's Adams again, picking up the first down and more. So no sense that Yankee Stadium Shamrock Series clash. And on 1st and 10, KIZER is going to go to the air, and he's going to go deep downfield, and he had Stefferson. And on 2nd 10 and an empty set, KIZER's got some running room to the left, and he is going to pick up the first down, and the big 6'4" quarterback can. So backed up, KIZER now is going to lose some big-time yardage all the way back at the 30. After the penalty and the drop for KIZER on the loss. Here they come again, and KIZER just gets rid of it nicely. I don't know how he did it, but now he's got a big gain going down the sidelines to Equanimous St. Brown. Play clock going down. KIZER calls for it, and he's going to get strung out for another loss. Good pursuit game because of the way the players can influence his young children. That is how meaningful it is to have that kind of positive influence. KIZER to a wide open Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Increasing the big lead now 28-6.
Our day-to-day responsibilities are as Secretary of the Army.
Sure, the service secretaries are in charge of recruiting, training, and equipping. So it's really a lot of personnel issues. We've got one
amazing to me. Oozes with history. Great leaders of our country. On 3rd and 8, Carter throwing it away. Notre Dame as an independent has the ability to do this. The Shamrock Series, which started right back here 7 years ago at the Alamo Dome. The Yankee Stadium clash between Army and the Irish. And so it crisscrosses the country. Soldier Field, some of the great iconic venues in this country. Purdue at Lucas Oil Stadium. And then, Doug, it was an unbelievable experience at Fenway Park last year. In this series, which began all the way back in 1913. And Notre Dame and KIZER for the first down, and then some, rumbling his way down to the average per carry for KIZER. Next time he swings it out to the far side, and that is Chase Claypool.
Well,
Those parts right
in the
middle of
Dome
the
Stadium.
On 2nd and short,
Can be a little rainy.
this time he goes to the near side, and that's Corey Holt.
Get the passing lane, you may be in trouble.
KIZER just having a field day. Josh Adams also with some good yardage. And KIZER gives it to Adams. Not able to really turn the corner. Gets it in 7 back in 2004 at Central Michigan, but hoping his players learned something down the stretch and pulled out a bowl-eligible season. That is Tarian Folston with his first.
If he gets the ball in his hands at the end of those games, he believes he's winning.
No other team in the FBS has more than 4 losses of 8 points or less. And it's another completion.
More than 4 players in the backfield. Offense.
Once
5-yard
again.
penalty. Second out.
It's back at the 12-yard line. On 2nd and goal. KIZER with plenty of time, pumps once, then goes to the end zone. KIZER up toward the line of scrimmage, changing the play. Play clock down to 1, they get it off. And on 3rd and goal, KIZER with all day, slings it across and a nice open field tackle. 1-6, Notre Dame advantage. And Yoon is inside the left upright. Couple of slip-ups. And that, of course, by far the biggest game for Army against Navy. Kizer looking downfield, and it's a pass that is caught at the 40.
Out, gives it everything he can. That would have to be an Odell Beckham catch where it just stuck. And
here. So on 2nd down and 10, Carter with a pitch to the outside to Asbury, and Jordan Asbury has the first down for Army. Win on 3rd down. This is a 4-down territory type of offense and team. On 2nd down and 7, a short, and we've got movement as somebody fired. So it's now 4th and 2 from the 48. And Carter is going to be stopped short on 4th down. Julian Love, who had a really good game.
it's first air sometimes, and to miss a throw, Kelly can't understand it.
There are the numbers for Kizer. The two. And he gets rid of it, and he gets rid of it to Folston. And Folston short of the first down. Bring up. Kizer trying to convert, and he does to Stepherson. So
Finish off this drive.
and once they place it, they wind it again. And Kizer almost brought down, but before he gets rid of it. Kizer to the end zone. He's got a man, and it's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. Durham Smythe with another one. Of the game for Kizer, 2 of them to Smythe. By the way, the other 6 chase drivers race for the final 2 spots. We've got the final 28 seconds left here as Army has it. Nice gain for Darnell Woolfolk. Down big as Chris Carter again in for Ahmad Bradshaw. Gives it off to Darnell. There right up the middle. Absolutely free is Woolfolk. All the way down close to the Notre Dame 25-yard line. 1 and 9. He takes a break, and Carter goes to the air and trying to reach up and grab it. No flag on Campbell. 3rd and 9. And it's Carter on the keep, and Carter picks up the first down. Chris Carter. And Carter fakes it, keeps it, and now Notre Dame's there to meet him for a big game against Navy with 11 stops. And on 3rd and 9, Carter is dropped for a sack, and flashing in is again Martini. By Blake Wilson. Earlier you saw Mitchell Howard miss an extra point, and Wilson can't well, it looked like they could have been headed to the end zone and another missed field goal. And chased out of the pocket is Kizer on 3rd and 8. It's complete to Steppers.
In and out of the lineup, not real solidified in the offensive line across the board, so they're still searching.
And Army's got Josh Adams wrapped up for a loss. A ball stoic. So forward progress not reviewable. So 3rd and 13. Kizer's going to run for the first down anyway. Kizer with a big first down. This time he lets Josh Adams do the work, and Adams just running his way, bowling his
On board with exceptional speed when he gets to the 2nd level.
Yeah, that Notre Dame front. Kizer had a big run to pick up one earlier, and now he's play action and going for it all down the middle, and that pass is nicely deflected by Jalen McClure. Indeed.
He referred to his SATs as perfect.
Yeah. He's got a 4.0 in chemical engineering. He's got a future. Kizer complete down over the middle. And Kizer gives it to Folston, who's got room and another first down close to the 15th. Other cadets. The other day, this is C.J. Sanders, who had the kickoff return for a touchdown. Smartest guy in the room. 3rd and 3. Adams short of the first down.
Linebacker.
You don't think he's up? We've got guys coming across.
I like it, though. It's 4th and...
So the 4th down erased, 1st and goal. And Kizer to the end zone, and it's picked off by Xavier Moss. Look at our quarterback comparison brought to you by Scott Trade. And as you look at the numbers, Doug, not a lot to really compare. It's been a tough day for Carter. Leaders on this Army team. Carter's going to go to the air right away down the middle, and he's looking for Poe, and that ball is in the hands of Cole Luke as it was tipped away from an Army with a second down and 10 from its own 14. And up the middle, moving the
18
with a score and everything that's happened with the kicking game, I would say yes. Carter. On that bit of Hank. Notre Dame after an 18-yard punt with excellent field position, and here goes Tarian Folston. And here's Folston again after picking up the first.
Most historic of it all, and it amazes me. Can't fathom how it was about 183 versus 1,500. Holding it down.
I don't know. KIZER fakes it to Adams, goes to the left side, and picking up the first down. Torrey Hunter should be okay next week for Virginia Tech. As Folston gets close to the goal line for a touchdown. They get a 45-6 game with less than a minute remaining in the third. It is indeed Malik McGew, number 16, who takes over now for Chris Carter as backup quarterbacks today in this game. I have a feeling we'll see Zaire as well in just a bit. 31. And again, it's Malik McGew's taken over for Chris Carter, and we've got a... That turned out, but he improved a little bit this week, they say, and so McGew is really sandwiched in there just across the back-to-back weeks. We talked with Brian Kelly about it. And we've got another pass complete. This is Christian Poe, yes, the younger brother of Edgar Poe.
Nothing more than to see Christian set records at West Point. As you mentioned, it was Christian that also stepped in to fill the shoes of Edgar. And the two are extremely close, as are the rest of the siblings. There are 5 total in the Post family. Dan?
In the meantime, Malik McGew is off and running. Down. And a nice pitch. He's got a little
chance of the quarterback.
I know, you can barely, his head is just above the center. Oh, and that one is almost blown up there as it was a... And pressure on McGew, and down he goes, and it's on Walu, who rushed him and sacked him. Hitting in December, and on 4th and 12, and down 44-6, you bet you go for it. And McGew to the goal line, and that ball is loose. Is it intercepted? Yep, for Notre Dame, Malik Zaire making an appearance here with 8:51, and promptly drops the football.
A lot of questions at the end of this season at the quarterback position.
And this is what he can do so well, spinning his way. He had lost with this offense. As he gives it to Folston, who's closer enough from Andrew King and all of these Black Knights to the final whistle. And Zaire's pass complete. Brian Kelly looking at a full complement on offense. Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech today. So the Hokies are going to come to Notre Dame Stadium licking. Georgia Tech and head coach Paul Johnson doing a number on Virginia Tech today, an option team where Jeff still get into a bowl game, and then they've got the big clash against Navy. And this is a big game by Folston inside the 30. And it is just a phenomenal game coming up on December 10th after Morgan State. And here is that run that you know Zaire is aching to get. As the final seconds tick off, and that will do it. Haven't been a lot of